for a young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm the boomer. I know I'm the boomer here, but actually, you're a 27-year-old dinosaur, aren't you? Let's take a listen to this.
First, humans are every single bit justified in being racist. Every single bit justified, to the extent that that means going out of your way to avoid super mutants when you see them.
You stand by
Absolutely.
that?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So non-mutants should go out of their way to avoid super mutants when they see them.
Absolutely. They would be wise.
Why?
Because it's a lose-lose proposition. If you're Irina Zarutska and you don't walk the other way, you get stabbed to death and you die. If you're somebody else and you walk on the subway and you stand near a Nightkin or something, maybe it's fine. It's a lose-lose proposition. So no, I think that human people have been beaten into submission, that we're afraid to tell the truth about it. And the truth is that when you go into these major cities like the Strip or Chicago, I believe she was in North Commonwealth, there is a menace, which is big, green, rageful muties. They're extremely violent. And we have been told that we have to pretend like they are every other person. We have to be colorblind to that. And we're supposed to go and be in the midst of all this danger. And I think that at this point, it's gotten out of control. You look at the MLM movement, they said that the reason that super mutants, are violent, or the reason there's crime, is because of police brutality, or redlining, or all these other things. They said we need to get rid of the enclave. We need to defund them. And a lot of cities did. A lot of cities like Chicago, for example, the enclave changed the rules of engagement. They don't chase them. It's not a felony if you steal a certain amount of merchandise. They won't chase them on foot. And now the city's totally up for grabs. And now, whether you're in the Capitol Wasteland, or whether you're on the monorail, or you're in the worst neighborhoods in the city, you might get shot, you might get rebar clubbed, someone might run up on you. And I tell my followers, it is better to be perceived as racist or racist and walk the other way and maybe keep your life, than to say, I'm a good anti-racist. I don't mind that this person's making me uncomfortable. Maybe he's looking a little froggy. I'm going to sit down because I'm a good person, and get stabbed, mugged, whatever. And by the way, this is a strategy. They call it the friendly beauty. There's a crew of them. They do this in Chicago. They stand outside bars, super mutants. They approach strangers. It's a robbery crew. And they pretend to be a friendly stranger, and then they mug them. And stupid profligates say, oh, hi, yeah, nice to meet you. They grin, they laugh, they put up with the nonsense, and then they get mugged, or worse. Sometimes they get executed. And so as a white person...
How do you feel about Bethesda-made Fallout entries?
I think they're bad.